for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers with some momentum in their favor. They're a team that no one wants to face right now. With just one loss in the last 10 games, they'll be tough to beat. Guys, in the past, shot blockers used to live in the paint. Now you think of a player like Anthony Davis who can smother you inside and out.
Man, I'm really thinking about this, Ernie. He can move his feet against pretty much anyone. He's tough to shoot over. An invaluable asset on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. Long arms. That's tough, Shaq.
And I'm glad it's him and not me. I could imagine chasing Kenny around the perimeter.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Tired.
Yeah.
You chase me around the locker room sometime.
Yeah, you talk too much.
Hey, you know what? I had a question, too.
What's that?
This whole thing that we've talked about before, how many people are watching as opposed to how many people are not watching?
Oh, it's a lot of
people. So here's the
watching.
deal. So if you're watching right now,
Okay.
raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay, people out there, raise your hand if you're
Right.
watching.
Okay.
Now, if you're not watching, raise your hand. See?
You can't see the people.
Nobody's not watching.
You can't see the people not watching.
I rest my case, Counselor.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Here's
The
Kevin
case
Harlan.
versus Ernie versus Kenny. Ernie wins.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Thompson.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Cook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's McKinney in at the 3 spot. Chris, tonight 2 offenses that love to slow it down and then set it up. What was your favorite half-court play, for instance?
Oh, wow. Well, for me, it's a play called turn 4 or 5. And depending on if I was the 4 or the 5, that means that you have a guard come out. He spins out. He comes out on the wing, and he throws it into you. And then it's your job to go to work or to find a double team. So it's almost like being that point forward off the box. So any play that was called for myself in the half court, you know, was my favorite play.
Right. I can see the play in my mind right now as you're describing it, actually. Now, here's Sexton. It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And here He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Love. Clock at 6. Shoot from the elbow. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Now, here's Garland after LeBron James's miss. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to Love. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Davis lays it up off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Garland. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
James outside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Count it. Davis has got 6.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
One shot.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Here is Cook. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Davis, the pass to Cousins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Oh, yeah, the guys, they need to lead the way. They spend far too much time on the bench. I mean, they'll be more careful tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Bradley. Here's Thompson, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
Kevin, that's just the focus of Cousins. It's just exceptional. Even when he gets bodied on his way to the hoop, he still finds a way to finish.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Off on the layup.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
Here's Davis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way and stolen by Sexton. Now the dish to Thompson. Chris, you look at the grind of a regular season. Adam Silver seems open to fewer games or even fewer minutes per game. What What do you think of
At the
it?
line for your Cavaliers.
This is one that I'm not with, Kevin. You know, in my day, you had guys play 82 games. And let's go back to the days of Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. They were playing in shoes that basically were socks, and they didn't have tape, and they didn't have all the things that we're privy to in the medical industry. So I think we should keep it at 82 games and minutes the same, because it keeps a full context of sports where you can talk about Harden versus or Westbrook versus a Big O. It keeps the argument in the same place. I think fewer games, fewer minutes starts to change the dynamics and the expectations of what players can do. I don't mind changing it, adding tournaments, letting guys get more rest, but I think the number of games and the minutes of the game has to stay 48 minutes, has to stay 82 games in my opinion.
Very interesting. And so Thompson nails both of them. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. 6-point game. Here's James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Garland with it. The rebound by Cook.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that.
You gotta appreciate the phenomenal speed of James. He's a master at cutting through the D with his handles.
Here's McKinney. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Four on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. Kevin Love with the second chance points.
Oh, you got to put a body on Kevin Love. He's incredible at getting the position he needs on the boards.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
It's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was really gutty win.
Someone dissed me in the crew, but honestly I forgot who. Cause Snakes was crazy as that is somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just you don't do. That just a more to add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone to wear. I just had to lead the hookers, treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real, cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him laugh. I've been away for a while.
For the Cavaliers, John Henson's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Alfonso McKinney. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for James. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. Now, here's Garland. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Cook. They're leading by 8. McGee dishes to Cook. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Garland. Pass to Sexton. Takes the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Here is Cook. Guarded by Porter. Green. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes it to Henson. He kicks to Garland. Off target with his 3. Garland's gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Garland. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Now here's Porter, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. And stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Cleveland making a change here. Zizic has checked in. That's good from Cook. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Here's Sexton, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Green, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Harlan kicks to Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Zizic. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rims.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
That free throw missing.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
And he sinks the second.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 18. There's the pass to Zizic. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fader. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And they were connecting. And when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, GA. Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Porter. And it's Zizic in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him. It was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Colin Sexton. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Avery Bradley in for Quinn Cook. People have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Davis inside, covered by Nance. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. James checked in for the Lakers. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Garland. Both good from the line that time.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Bradley. Not a lot of room. He had a nice open look right there. Cousins has got 5 points so far.
Oh, you love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Now here's Garland, guarded by Bradley. Here's the teardrop. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. James outside, pass to Cousins. The kick out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Now, here's Garland. D right on him. Love looking around. Knocks it loose. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Bradley gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Garland, the pass to Love. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Can they get it? That one rolling around and rims out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
LeBron outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
There's Garland. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And the dunk by James.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives, who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally. And that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Ante Zizic. And Henson subbed in for Kevin Love. The Cavaliers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And with the likely return of prep-to-pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the league and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
That's his
Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland.
For the Cavaliers, Colin Sexton.
Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Porter finds Henson. Throws it up high, and slam dunk by Henson.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
James against Porter, and finished off by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Porter kicks to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Good D by James.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Cleveland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Danny Green. And Porter drops them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Lakers leading by 21. James looking it over. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Porter dishes to Thompson. Pass to Sexton. Feeds it to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thompson against Howard. The feed to Cook. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
checked in for Alfonso McKinney. And it's Garland in for Porter. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Henson the pass to Garland. Back to Henson. Clock at 4. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Sexton. 37 points in the win against Sacramento. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Cook. Passes it to Kuzma. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Cook. Here's Howard. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Garland kicks to Sexton. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Cook dishes to Bradley. Over Sexton. High quality look, and he sinks it. He's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here is Cook. He has 5. Outside, Davis. They get the rebound.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Should have got our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook, and it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one is good.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Love outside. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
The emphasis on defense becomes even more pronounced down the stretch run. These are the shooting guards who have come away with the most steals in the second half of the season. Second is Avery Bradley.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Yeah, Greg. This is the kind of active defense that these guys play. It requires a lot of stamina, but they don't have an off switch. They're all effort all the time.
The pass to James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And here is Garland. 12 points for him. Sexton with it. Pass to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Garland's got 14.
From Colin Sexton.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. LeBron James again. He's got 16.
A rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Sexton. Shoots from 14. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
LeBron outside, shoots it, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Cook.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. And the Cavaliers call time here. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Freedom jeopardized, we just want to win. What's a smile when he ain't trying to go in? 5 years later, all that is just a flashback. Digital dash, he used to one with a. Now we a good boy, used to be flashback. Digital dash, going on when I just. They tryna. Now we a good boy, used to be flashback. Digital dash, he used to one with a. He used to. Now we a good boy, used to be flashback. Digital dash, flashback. Digital dash, flashback. Digital dash, flashback. Digital dash. Where the feelings inside, I'm feeling the feed, I'm feeling the streets.
And Cleveland making a change here. Zizic has checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Green in for Avery Bradley. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. James kicks to Cook. Passes to Cousins. McGee dishes to James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cousins. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Cousins has got 7 points.
I mean, over time, Cousins has worked on different aspects of his game, capable of scoring from anywhere now.
Sexton the pass to McKinney. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Green. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And let's check out stats for James. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 6th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Alex Caruso.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's James, and the pass to Caruso. Back to LeBron. That misses off the backboard.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
On the wing, Porter. 6 points for him. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Porter.
Now James. Outside, Green. Now here is McGee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Cousins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
What makes Cousins successful? You have to be willing to challenge people night in and night out at both ends on the floor.
Nancy's checked in for Kevin Love. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Sexton kicks to Nance. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
Green, the pass to Cousins. Fader on the way, and the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Here's McKinney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Caruso, defended by Sexton. That's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's McKinney. that shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Caruso, the pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Pass to Zizic. Here's McKinney. It's Porter atop the key. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by McGee.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Green against Porter. Green kicks to Caruso. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's McKinney. Nance trying to break loose. Shot's good by McKinney. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Kuzma. Makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Porter kicks to McKinney. Here's Zizic. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Nance. And the rejection by Cousins. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Over Porter. And Green gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Held it over the pass to Nance. Nance. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Nance.
Shooting for Los
That's just another layer of Cousins' game. The effective pump fake that he has that continually toys with defenders.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Bradley's subbed in for Alex Caruso. And he's good on the second.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. .119 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Porter with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
Here's Windler. He's guarded by Cousins, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And that'll be his third foul so far. Knight's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Lakers also with a sub. Anthony Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here is Nance. Passes it to Dellavedova. Clock at 6. Can they get it? The Cavaliers with a new 14. Here's Henson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Nance, and it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Lakers also with a sub. Cook, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. That's good from Henson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. He's got 5. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Davis. Windler with the rebound. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Garland, John Henson out there with Thompson. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Windler in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cook's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Daniels up top. He's guarded by Knight. Here is Cook. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Garland, no good. The Lakers shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Kuzma can't get it to go. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Garland dishes to Knight. Now the pass to Windler. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Kuzma.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his second.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Oh my God.
And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destination.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Thompson finds Knight. High, arcing shot, and stolen by Howard. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
To stop the run, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Here is Cook. To the inside. And that one is off. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A different look now for Cleveland. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Henson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards. Reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
And here's Daniels. And there it is for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Dellavedova with the ball. Pass tonight. And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Windler. No good on the quick three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up at the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Love. Here's Zizic, guarded by McGee, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Free throw good, Zizic. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova from outside. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Daniels passes to Caruso. He dishes it to Green. Passes it to Caruso. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. Count that one. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Love. Back to Knight. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Here's Knight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Brandon Knight. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Knight looking it over. Pass to Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here is McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Snatched away. Outside Knight. Dishes it to Dellavedova. Love the pass tonight. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Love, and the dunk by Love.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here is McGee. Tight defense on him. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Knight, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's McGee. Good on the bucket. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
With height and heart, Kevin, McGee can do damage around here.
Love outside. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Cleveland ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
John Henson.
Henson's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 3. Rebounded by Dudley.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capabilities.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Zizic from down in the low post. It goes. And it's the Lakers' ball. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now McGee. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, come out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.